It's me against the world, baby. It's your boy Crypto Blood. Welcome to another episode of My Two Satoshis. And we're rocking out to some nice old school, man. This is my favorite rapper of all times right here. Tupac, Me Against the World. My man Mark Combs asked me to play it. He said, play some Tupac, just me against the BTC. Love to our brother Tupac. Yes, indeed. Rest in peace, Machiavelli. Hope you guys are doing well today. And today we're going to, after looking at the markets really quickly, we're going to take a look at a video that maybe some of you remember. I had Drew Karnowski come on the show to talk taxes. I think earlier this year or last year, late last year. Thought it would be a good idea to have him come on, a tax expert. I've actually had two different tax experts come on, and these guys are tax experts in the crypto realm. So very niche market at the moment, but I'm sure this will grow. But these guys dropped some jewels. Drew Karnowski especially, and he actually sent me an email Monday saying that he had a new video to help assist people. So I'll play that after we go over the markets, and let's do that right now. Market cap is currently at $250 billion. I should say $250 trillion, $254 billion. Bitcoin's dominance is at 45% flat, and pretty much a red day. Yesterday was a little bit worse than today, so we tried. The battle has been, man, bulls and bears have been battling around these levels. Let's take a look at my algo. Algo went short, double short. Was that yesterday? Yeah, yesterday morning. So it covered the long positions that I had here. Lost about 2%. This is trading at $100,000, roughly $100,000 account, and 2% was lost on those two trades there. Now I'm double short here, and man, we'll see what happens. Indicators are showing me we're going lower now. So, and the thing is, we probably would have continued to go upward here without, we kind of got that pause in the market here, whether it was FUD or real news or whatever. Sentiment kind of shifted back bearish after that rally from the lows, and looks like we're heading back down there. So let me take a look at the manual TA chart that I do. As you will see here, we are clearly just bouncing off this green line right here. So algo is showing short. I'm still saying bullish, not bullish, but hold. I personally, if I didn't have my algorithm, I would say I would just be in a holding pattern right now. If we broke basically back below 64.25, I would be going short. Other than that, I would be kind of in a hold right now. So let's just see what happens, people. So yeah, I'm gonna play this video. Very informative video. Talks about extensions, how you can kind of mitigate some of your losses, or taking your losses right now in cryptos if you do have a tax liability. So he gives us some great strategies on that. He will be I'm going to send him a link to this video so that he can answer questions that you guys may have. So definitely ask them in the comments below. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. And oh yeah, was it Thursday? It is Thursday. Happy Thursday. It's your boy Crypto Blood. I'm out. Holla.
I'm Drew. I'm the owner of Archer Tax Group, coming to you today from the home office. Wanted to address two really big issues that I've seen right now in crypto taxes. One being whether or not to file an extension and what is the ramifications of that. And then also, if you owe a large balance because of capital gains that you don't want to liquidate your crypto portfolio, how do we work around that so you're not having to sell at the lowest point in recent memory as far as the crypto pricing goes, and really putting yourself in a poor position from a portfolio standpoint. With the extension, an extension is an extension of time to file, not time to pay. If you don't make a payment with your extension, you're going to start racking up a 0.5% late payment penalty, and that accrues monthly, and it maxes out at a value of 25% of the total tax due. You're also going to accrue interest with that as well. And if you want to have an extension, you need to file a Form 4868 before April or on April 17th, either by mail or electronically. A lot of the different online tax services allow you to do this for free or no charge. We do this for our clients quite a bit. For those that still need some time to get some items pulled together, if you've got a corporation or if your records just aren't in good order and you don't want to rush the calculation. In some cases, it's worth taking that late payment penalty because we can get the payment penalty waived through what's called a first-time penalty abatement. If you don't have any prior penalties on your 1040 return, from the last 3 years, we can usually get that payment penalty waived. You'll still have interest on the total balance due, but the interest on the penalties and the penalties themselves will be waived. Another issue that we see a lot of is whether or not you have the money to pay for your tax bill. So if you were doing a lot of trading and you traded up and you've got gains of $100,000 of capital gains in the short term, and now your portfolio is worth a third of what it was 3 months ago, you're probably wondering how you're going to come up with the money to pay for your tax bill. One thing that we can do is get you on what's called an installment agreement, and there's a couple different ways of doing that. You have an option for a short-term installment agreement, which is if you can pay within 120 days, full pay your liability. You're allowed to do that with the IRS for no fee, and you can set that up with an automatic direct debit. It's fairly easy to do online. We can definitely walk you through it. I'll throw a link on the comments here so that you've got the access for it. It will take some time for your tax return to process, so you'll have to wait for that to happen before you can actually make payment on or make a payment plan. The other option is what's called a direct debit installment agreement. Basically, you log on and you give the IRS the information to automatically pull out a set amount each month so that you can get that pulled out of a bank account. You don't have to worry about making the payments manually. It's a little bit cheaper than getting just a traditional installment agreement. In order to get that online, you have to have a liability as an individual of $50,000 or less total tax liability with penalties. In some cases, we have to file some additional paperwork. So if you're above that amount, we would have to go through the traditional installment agreement amount, not going online. And that's going to cost you about $225 to set up, on top of the interest and late payment penalties that would accrue as you're making those payments. This isn't something that I would say stretch out the full payment period. If you're in that $50,000 or less category, you can spread it out over 72 months. The IRS will immediately accept any offer that will full pay the liability within 72 months. So you want to keep those payments low, and then if you're going to make a lump sum, say in 3 or 4 months, you've got the ability to do that and pay off that liability moving forward once the crypto markets rebound a little bit. The other option too would just be a traditional installment agreement. You have the ability to basically, as long as you full pay your liability within 10 years, the IRS will generally accept pretty much any amount. There's a financial statement that we'd have to complete, and I highly recommend that you work with a trusted tax professional. We can assist you with that if you need it. Feel free to reach out to us, either on our website or comment below. We'd love to answer any questions that we can at a very general level. Obviously, you want to talk to a professional that's working with you in your specific situation. And I would take any advice that you get online from anybody, whether they're a licensed professional or not, with a grain of salt. Taxes are one of those things that you can give general advice, but it's also highly specialized for you and your situation. Like I said, reach out to us. We're absolutely happy to help anyone out with their taxes this season. Right now, we're kind of getting to the point where we don't have the capabilities to rush anyone through before April 17th's filing deadline. But if you want to get an extension, we're more than happy to bring you on board as a client, or at least walk you through how to do that so that we can take a look at your crypto tax filings, but also look at some planning for you as well. And we'll start digging in the off season here, a little bit more strategy-based videos, probably on a weekly basis. But we're always here to help. We're always here to make sure that your cryptocurrency is getting the best tax treatment that it can. And we look forward to hearing from you.
All right, people. Hope that helped you out. Make sure you guys get over to CryptoBlood.io. Under apparel, under men, we have new crypto tees. Too legit to quit. For those who are real about this crypto life, we got some new tees. I like this one. It's a nice design. So get over to CryptoBlood.io. They're about $24, $29 for the extra large. Too legit to quit, baby. Are you too legit? It's your boy Crypto Blood. I'm out. Holla.